welcome back to another episode of Cecely's Corner. And this week on Cecely's Corner, I have two of my most favorite people in the whole world, Hannah and Titus, my siblings. If you have watched previous videos, they have been in them, of course, because they're my siblings and they're part of me. But yeah. So this week we are going to be talking about how to treat people with mobility issues, whether that's a wheelchair, a cane, brace, a walker, anything that people need to help them walk. If some of you may or may not know that I have a atypical form of cerebral palsy, which mostly affects my limbs, and I have a lot of pain in my legs usually. This doesn't mean I can't walk at all. I actually can walk, I can run, I can do things like anybody else can do. Just it might be a little harder. So whenever we're going to museums or going to Disney World or anywhere that's long distances, I usually get worn out really fast. So we have a transfer chair that we use to help me get around these places. And this is a new thing for me. I haven't had this before in my life. This is more of like a new thing for us and our family, so we're kind of figuring out some things that I didn't know before, which is how people get treated or how to treat people. So we just want to pass it on to inform you guys. And also, it's not only hard on me, but it's also hard on my siblings, and it's hard for anybody who's with me. So we're just gonna jump right in. And so yeah. So how do you treat someone who's in a wheelchair, and how would you like someone to treat me when I'm in my chair?
My main thing is seeing someone in a wheelchair doesn't mean they're different than you. You still have to respect them as if they're another human being, which everyone wants respect and kindness. And yeah.
For me, I would say offer a smile, offer a lending hand, encourage them. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what kind of pain they're dealing with or what kind of like mentally how they're processing it all. So I would just treat them with kindness.
Yeah, and another thing is, so I don't have braces on my legs. So you might look at me and say, "Oh, she's fine." Well, it's the inside that's more harder to. You can't see it on the outside. Is what I'm trying to. That makes sense, right? So, and yes, like Hannah said, do a smile. A smile goes a long way for everybody. Just smile at somebody, like when you're in the grocery store and you're like getting the milk, and like you see somebody, you're like, "Hey," just always smile.
It's better than doing the awkward, like you make eye contact and it's so awkward. It just
yes,
and you say nothing. It's very awkward.
Smiling is the best kind of medicine. I think it's just great. What is the hardest thing to do when you're pushing me in my wheelchair?
Hills are the hardest thing to do with you in a wheelchair.
Yes. Yes. We do you want to tell them about the Grove Park? I said that right. Grove Park.
So the Grove Park Inn, when the gingerbread houses were in there during Christmas, we always like to go see them. It was really cool. But to get in there, there's a big steep hill before you can actually go into the entrance, because it's like on a mountain. That's rough. And there's no sidewalk. No sidewalk on the way up or the way down. Because on the way down, you don't want to let go, because then you never see her again. But on the way up, if you let go, they'll never see you again. So, yeah. Hills.
Yes. And I'm not a person who's good with making places and stuff, but just for everybody, make it accessible for everybody so it's not harder. So Hannah, your turn.
I would say from my point of view when I'm pushing you in the transfer chair is like seeing people like stopping and staring and they're not really sure what to do. And so I think that's the hardest for me. That's when I'm just like, offer a smile or encourage or do something, just because they don't know what to do either because they might not understand either.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't understand, but
But for me, I think kindness goes a really long way.
Kindness, smile. Kindness, smile. Like, high five. Olaf, you are great at that. I love you, Olaf and Russell from Disney. 3. What do you notice how people act when I am in the chair?
Like Hannah said earlier, people stop and stare. Maybe make the awkward eye contact. And then they're like, oh shoot, they found out I was staring at them. What do I do? And they do nothing, which is even worse than doing something, in my opinion. Yeah.
It's like the quote in Wonder. If you've ever watched Wonder or read the book, I recommend it. It's my favorite. But there's this part, and he has a face deformity, so he doesn't look like anybody else. But he makes this reference if, who's it?
Augie Pullman?
Yeah, no, the Star Wars character,
Darth Sidious?
No, the...
Yoda.
No, the monkey.
Chewbacca?
I'm sorry, Uncle Tyler and Uncle Tim. But Chewbacca, he's like, I would stare at Chewbacca, but I would, and say, you would walk up to him and say, hey, I'm sorry for staying, let's be friends. Which, I know that's cheesy, and I know that but, yeah, just like, get one, bro.
For me, I've seen both sides of the spectrum. Like when we were at Disney World, the employees and the cast members were just like asking how you were, and they were all like happy and encouraging and helping you in and out of your chair and on and off the rides, and that was really, really, really cool to see as a big sister. But then I've also seen, like I said, the other people that are like, I don't know what to do, so they kind of like stop and stare, or like they'll keep walking, but they're like still staring. So, but I mean, even then, like they might not know what to do, but it's just really cool for me to see people like encouraging and that kind of stuff.
And we all stare, so I'm not going to come on here and say like I don't stare, because I stare. And I feel like that's the thing that everybody needs to work on. But like now that I'm more aware of it, I'll just So what advice would you give someone who is helping someone in a wheelchair?
Just be nice, be kind, be respectful. If you're pushing the person or if you're not pushing the person, both ways of the spectrum, you're gonna just be nice. Yeah.
I like that. Like I've been saying, like Titus has been saying, like just be kind, joke with them, like encourage them, make them laugh, make them smile. Have a conversation with them, lend that helping hand. I mean, again, kindness goes a really long way.
Yeah. So I would say the biggest thing for this video that I've heard all three of us say is be kind. Just like, and my mom says that a lot. I think we should just get t-shirts that say be kind on it, because I mean, we just need to be kind.
Cue We Are the World. That's what you should start playing right now.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
We are the world.
Okay, so we're gonna go look at that song, and thank you, Titus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hannah. So these are my two lovely siblings, and I just love them. They make me happy. They make me laugh. They're like, we're all nerds. We're great. But anyway, if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have a comment down below. Also, also, if you don't want to miss any of the next videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell thing. I've seen other YouTubers do it. So, but anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!